everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot. And I'm looking at the title situation today. The story going around, quite strong rumour that, and a well-sourced rumour that one day when William is king, he is going to remove the Sussex's titles, at least the HRH. It looks like from the reading I've just done also the Sussex title could go, and there might be consequences for the children as well. Bit of a delicate situation based on the reading I've just done. But I'm now looking at a Neil Sean story from a while back. When this topic first started to swirl around, Neil Sean had a story that Harry was terrified, was the word used, that Meghan will leave him if the titles are taken. The titles go, she's gone. And apparently Harry is in a blind panic about this. He's realized that she's only in it basically, and I'm paraphrasing completely, realized that she's only in it for the fame and fortune, and she's got what she wants from him now. He opened the door for her. She's barged ahead of him. That's my analogy, not Neil Sean's. And basically Harry hasn't got anything else to offer her except the title. And Neil Sean went on to say that it's been noticeable that Meghan hasn't supported Harry in any of his own endeavours. Spare, the Centre Barley crisis, the court cases, the security row, polo. She hasn't shown up for any of those things basically at all. She's just kept quiet and busied herself with her own brand and her own business endeavours and her own launch to be a billionaire. So not exactly the loyal and supportive wife, is she? So after tarot on the tarot table, we're going to ask what keeps Meghan in the marriage at this point. This doesn't look to be a very happy marriage, despite all the way they protest about how blissfully happy they are. What keeps her in the marriage? How important are the titles to her? How worried is Harry? And if the titles go, will she walk? Is that it? Just a quick little follow-up to the previous reading. Basically, just curious to know what's keeping her in the marriage. We know she's tried to claw back that HRH very recently with that letter she posted on Instagram. And we know she plasters Duchess of Sussex all over everything at the moment. Bath mats, I don't know, toilet seats, who knows where the Duchess of Sussex is embroidered or emblazoned. Emblazoned is a better word. Tarot, of course, for my opinion, and it's all entertainment purposes, or my opinion. I got myself all mixed up there. And of course, it is just energy I read here. And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below. And we've got the 9 of Wands here. This is the happy couple, wounded, damaged, under attack, feeling very sorry for themselves, very insecure, and feeling the whole world is out to get them. He's the one with the damaged head there, the bandage around his head, of course, which you can interpret as any form of injury, a mental disorder, anything like that is appropriate for the 9 of Wands, traditionally in tarot. The making their last stand, basically, before the titles are swept away, which looks most likely, well, at least the HRH, as I've said. So the situation, what's going on here? We got the Fool in reverse. This card has been showing up relentless for me recently. This is people who have who've miscalculated terribly. They've been very reckless. They've been very rash in what they've done, foolish, quite literally. They have they've leapt without thinking. They thought things were going to work out marvelously for themselves. Things have not worked out marvelously for themselves, and now they have to live to rue the day. They know they're not going to get any fresh chances. They've messed them all up. They've made a terrible hash of things, and the titles are now on the line. That's the situation. What about Meghan? What is keeping her in the marriage at this point? Just generally, is it true love? Ooh, the devil. the devil is keeping her in the marriage. And that's very interesting because old Scratch, we know there's a couple chained to him who have had to be blacked out for the sake of decency on YouTube. But there they are, tied together, whether they like it or not. And when the devil is upright, it's or not. They hate it. I would say that she really loathes Harry at this point. She loathes being stuck with him. That's my personal opinion. I'm expressing the energy that's coming through the devil card. She would love to be rid of him, but she's stuck with him. And the reason she's stuck with him is because they've got themselves into this codependent mess where they need each other. Psychodramas that could be being played out, lies that they could have gone into happily together. For instance, the lies they told on Oprah, which slowly were exposed, well, quite quickly were exposed. Other lies which could be exposed at any time. It's kind of very volatile, it's obsessive, it's addictive, it's unhealthy, stuck in this unhealthy dynamic. It's also materialism, the devil card. So the final and I think most important aspect of this card, which I don't stress enough when I read on the card because I get carried away with all the addiction and the drugs and the S with an X and all that stuff that's inherent in that card, is money. It's a sign of Capricorn, the devil, and Capricorn is about money, making money, creating the material world, successful businesses, enterprises, structures. Nothing wrong with that. But old Megsy is in it for the money. My opinion, of course. How important is the title to her, the HRH, the Duchess of Sussex? If she was just plain Merry Wife of Windsor, would that go down so well? Oh, divorce. Straight away divorce. Hierophant card, and it's marriage card. It's the formalities of the marriage, as I say often. The vows, the contract, all of that. And the Hierophant, of course, royal family. That's the titles. Take that away and the marriage is gone too. The commitment aspect of the marriage is gone. Quite clear. Major arcana showing up here. Boom, boom, boom. 3 in a row. This is very serious. This is deal-breaking energy. If the title goes, she's gone. What's the point? What's the point of being married to the Ginger Whinger that, in my opinion anyway, she cannot stand? So, how worried is Harry? Neil Sean used the word terrified. What would Harry do without her? All think that he wants to leave, and I do think he does want to leave, but in reality, what's he got left apart from her? He's got nothing. So how worried is he really? The Magician in reverse, how would he spin this? Another major arcana. This is big stuff. This is serious stuff. How would he spin this? How would he spin this? What would he tell people? She's gone. She only married me for my title and my money. She's taken all my money. Now that I've lost the title, she's gone. Turned out you were all right. Will this happen? Oh yes. Oh yes, this could be it. This could be why this whole sorry mess ends finally. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's out of the royal family. We've got 2 out of the royal family cards. 10 of Pentacles, very much royal family. The line of succession, the fortune that's passed from generation to generation and all of that stuff. It's in reverse. Her, no title, no place in the royal family. She's gone. She's not sticking around because there's nothing to stick around for. This is not where her future is. It's about ensuring your future. The 10 of Pentacles, there's no future for her in the royal family. She's gone, and she's gone absolutely gone. So, a tasty, juicy little reading, I think. And hope you think so too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.